biggest thing, honestly, up until recently, that I only recently started doing was progressive overload. Now, that sounds crazy because everyone says progressive overload is the most important thing, right? But I was doing it wrong the entire time. So I was just thinking I was going up in weight and whatever, but then it got to a point where I know I wasn't improving and my weight wasn't really going up and even my body weight stalled, right? And so then I hopped on a bulk, right? And obviously I got a little bit stronger, so my weight started going up, right? But it still wasn't as efficient as it should be. So recently, a few months ago, I decided I'm gonna start tracking, right? So in my notes, I start tracking, and my lifts are progressing better, right? Because I'm tracking. But then now, even last month, even I realize there's a better way to do this. So now what I do is I pick a weight that I can't get for 8 reps, right? Fail before 8. So fail somewhere around 6, maybe 4. Week by week, I keep doing that weight on that exercise until I get to 8. And then once I hit 8, then next time I do that exercise, I up the weight 5 or 10 pounds, right? And then I do the same thing. Do that weight until I get to 8. Then once I get 8, up the weight. So this doing this in this past month has already changed so much because it's so much more structured and maintainable, right? So if you're not doing that, you really should. You don't have to do 8 reps. You could do less, like 4 or 6 if you want more strength based, or 10 to 12 if you want more hypertrophy. But honestly, the most important thing is going to failure. That's the most important thing. Because if you're just training not hard and you're just doing a few reps and you're like, oh, whatever, that's not going to get you anywhere. You actually have to train to failure. That is the most important part. One last thing before we end the video. In the end, I didn't waste 2 years because I was still training. Training is training. But for anyone who's just starting out, don't make the same mistakes that I did because you will succeed so much earlier and go so much farther if you do it right from the start.